Hey guys, it's Spicy Topic, and we're gonna talk about, Nature Boy and Velvet, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all saw what's going on. Velvet went live, and what I took from it is that she's already there in her mind. You got to be really careful, real careful about saying the word love. Why are you speaking about love and husband? You putting a lot of power and energy over to him. You giving him your power. You work very hard to heal yourself, and it's hard work to do that. It takes you actually removing yourself, blocking him, and putting a restraining order on him in order to even start healing. And now you speaking about love. You got to be very careful with that, because what happens is your mind will be back to him first, and then your body will follow. Couple things she asked in her live. She wondered to the universe, why is she with him? And in my opinion, I don't get why you gotta ask the universe that. You with him because you was searching for something. It drew you to the same person that was searching for something. How did you have a baby? She asked. How did I have a baby by this guy? Why did I have a baby? Well, because you were ovulating. He did something in you during the time of ovulation, unprotected. He released and you got pregnant. It's not a mystery, y'all. It's not no out of this world type of magic that happens. It's just what happens when a woman is ovulating. It's just what happens when a chick is looking for answers, and you run into the law of attraction. You attract the same type of people that's looking for the same thing. You drew yourself to him by you asking the universe. I don't get this universe. I don't get why people don't ask God. Why are you asking the universe? God is the creator. And so I'm not that type of a thinker. Don't want to be. But I'm just saying, as soon as Velvet started releasing love and putting that energy out there and letting him know, you had a first apologetic Nature Boy that was like, I'm sorry and I miss her. And then he lets go of Malia. And then he only let go of them because he dried them up, turned a grape into a raisin. That's the only reason why he let her go. She was no longer attractive to him. He used her up like any man. He's no different than any other man. He used you up. You let him do everything to you. He's going to get over you and tired of you. And he's going to look for the next strong woman he's going to feed off of until she's dried up too. And then he throws her away. So I like Velvet, and I always have Velvet's back. But Velvet really have to not play herself. You already gave him power by coming on, wanting people to be nice. And I heard a couple other people, listen, you can go, you're not getting that from me. I've learned by hurt and pain and suffering and people betraying me. I don't give mercy to Satan. I don't have any empathy for Satan. I don't have to be negative towards you, but I don't have to be positive towards you either. Why would I give my blessing, my pearls to swine? Why would I give my everything God blessed me with, everything that he saw value in me of? Why would I just give that to a man that is like Satan? Why would you bless the devil? So some of you wonder, how is it that I'm gonna say me, because I do talk negative or talk about hoping that this man actually be done with, if you know what I'm saying. It's because I don't play the in between. The man is evil. Okay, you're not going to change this guy. You're never going to do that. Even when I was going through my situation and I was hurt, I was at least honest with myself. I knew I could not change the man. I accepted that right away. I can't change him. He does not want to settle down. This is not who he is. And if he's not ready, there's nothing or no one I could be that can make him ready. Speaking about him being your husband, you realize what you're doing? Why are you giving your power to him? You don't have to do that. You already know you don't have to do that. You already know you in a lot of state. You are emotionally more mature than him, and you have more grace about you. You have more just professionalism about you, more coof. You don't have to give him that. That don't make him. You're not going to get the reaction you want. You think that yesteryear this man was saying he missed you, and I don't think he cares about that baby that much. He got other kids. If he cared about his kids, he would be there for them. He don't care. He stopped asking about the little girl. He stopped asking about that little girl when 7 came, and when all those other distractions was there. So you really gotta wake up, sis. You gotta really stop getting played. Stop playing yourself. Because no sooner did you go live and release some of those love feelings, giving him power, he turned around and called you weak, told you he's done with you, called you a little girl, said that you only got what you got because of him. So he didn't even acknowledge nothing about what your blessings, that you're one of a kind, that you just are special to him. He never really admits that about you. He does not. Do you understand that he's only saying you are because he is? He just dissed and disrespected your dad, the man that you just gave honor and credit to. He came on and said your dad better come talk to me, I'm cheap. This guy is the devil. I don't care what y'all say, and I don't care how nice y'all are to this dude. I don't got no nice feelings to him. Be nice, be nice, be genuine, and then maybe you'll get that response. But I'm not a fool. I'm not being nice to a man that disrespects women, talks about tell the world that he beats women up because they ask a question to him, disagree, he hit him. He don't have a right to put his hands on nobody. But you let him do that, though. When you keep going back, giving him permission to do it, he's going to keep doing it. And I'm not one to judge, because I know with domestic violence, it's just all types of spiritual ties, soul ties, physical ties. It's hard to break those ties. But once you broke them and you had yourself healing, it ain't no need for you to go telling him that you used to love him, because that's all that's telling him is I still got her and I don't want her. He don't really want you, dog. He's not really into you. He's not. You can hear it. It's only about winning. It was only about him losing control. He didn't have control of your emotions. He lost the control of your emotions when you said, I don't like him. He's not my type. I'm not attracted to him. That when you said that ripped him up, because he thinks he's all that. He got you wrapped around his finger. Actually, he knows he does. And then you had him guessing. He actually thought that you could have been over him, and you could have opened your eyes and it could have clicked. But then you come back and you starting to sound like your mind is already over there with him in Puerto Rico. Because your mind is kind of there, your body is soon to be there. So I would hope that somebody would really tell her straight up. Tell her straight up. Her family need to really tell her what he's doing. If they not, tell her that he don't really want you. He's not interested. A man that wants you don't call you his daughter. He doesn't call you, and he got a daughter by you and calling you his daughter. That's perverted, by the way. But then he's not going to tell people that you're weak. Tell people that you are because of him. As if you never had no swag, you never had education, and you more educated than he is. He's an idiot. He thinks he's real. He thinks he's hard. He thinks he's the only one that's been around gangsters. When I was around gangsters as a youth, oh my God, they gangsters. What is that? Like he really thinks he's special. He wants to tell people these things because he wants people to look up to him. He wants people to respect him and think that he's this great person because he know gangsters. When who don't? Like who don't? If you only knew who I used to hang with, if you only knew who I used to date, but that's not a person that knows who they are, person that knows the confidence they have, and they don't need validation from some telling people who they know. If you already are, you are. You don't have to announce it. Okay? So Velvet, I would suggest you be real careful, because it sounds like you are just preparing the people after you done been strong and dissed them and had all these people having your back, which we do. But after all of that, thinking about going back, and you can say you not, but you speaking life into the situation. You're speaking love into the situation. And then y'all wonder why people tear him apart. I'm gonna keep tearing him apart. You can't tell me that. Why? Because I don't see a point to be nice to somebody like him. He will take your niceness, stump on it, okay, throw it back to you and hope it knock you out with, okay. He'll take your kindness and throw it and hope it hit you in your throat, choke you. This man is not a nice person, so stop being nice to people that don't want to be nice. He has a choice. He can choose to be a decent person, but he chose to be cruel, evil, wicked. And you could see the people that die when they're around him. Mama Dia died. That girl, Nature Girl, ended up dying. You have that girl that that killed her mother. There's wicked spirits that's in this guy, and you're what, casting pearls to this? No, that's never going to help anybody. You need to speak the truth, stick on it, stick to it, get over it. Okay, you need to get over him, because you looking like a fool by talking about you love him. You looking like a fool. And you know, if I were you, I would think about speaking so kind about him. It's not that you gotta speak negative, but you just stop putting life out of love out. You're gonna make yourself fall back in love with him. You're going to reverse all that healing that you went through. You are replenishing this man. You are all he drained them women, and he was supposed to get karma, which y'all call karma. But you are taking away his karma. It's like you jumping in the way and saying, no, shoot me, don't shoot him, get me. Even though he did it, he should learn his lessons from it so he can be a better person. You jumping in the path and in the way of him even changing, trying to help him, trying to jump to his rescue, talking about you his wife. When has he ever been a husband to you? Beating you up in front of everybody, putting pornographic material online, showing the world, making a fool out of you. He don't love his daughter, dog. You can't take and think. I hope you don't take and think that him saying out of his mouth that he missed his daughter, he took his daughter. You took the control, not the love. I don't really see love when I don't see love. He'll let you go with that little girl, and he won't get in touch. Like he said before you went out and made this whole live, he said as long as she's in Babylon, she cut. He don't want nothing to do with her. He's not going to give her any money. He's not going to support her unless you let him control you. So what? He can beat you up again? So he can drag you down? Because that's all he good at, is tearing you down. So if you think somebody of Spicy Topic is going to be kissing the behind of a man that likes and get pleasure out of tearing you down, if you think I'm going to be nice to this dude, then you got me twisted. I don't do that. I believe in destroying the enemy, not being nice to the enemy, not blessing the enemy, not being kind and merciful and giving. No, you're not teaching him nothing. You need to let go and release him. You need to stop speaking out love, 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 and stop asking people to stop speaking negative about him, because it ain't happening over here. What I'm speaking is the truth, and it happens to be a negative thing. But this guy is negative. He's negative. Like, who dies and gets sick? God is all about life, abundance, health, and people around him are sick physically, which you said you have proof that they have STDs. People around him dying, okay? Death. These are the fruits of his labor. This is what he is about. This is the fruit that he grows. This is what comes from him. Death and sickness, stress. He used you up, throws you away like Malia. Got 30G out of her from disaster money. When it got hot, guess what he did? He got rid of her. When her god sister started singing online that Malia got, or Tanisha has a lot waiting for her at home, a lot of trouble, that's when he got rid of her, because he will go down. He will go down. And y'all keep jumping in the way trying to save this man. If you really want to see a better person, you got to cut the narcissist off. I don't know why that's so hard for people to interpret, to understand, especially when you've been through cycles of abuse. You abuse yourself by going back. He keeps hitting you. He keeps on disrespecting you. He's jealous of your power. He's jealous of it. It's obvious to me, because I can see in the spirit realm. He's jealous of your power. He does not even want to acknowledge. He just started acknowledging that you're beautiful. Before, he said that you guys want you because of him. He didn't even give you the credit of your own beauty. That's why guys will want you. So no, you need to watch what you say, young lady. You need to really stop speaking life into a dead situation. You gonna look like a fool at the end of the day. And sometimes y'all keep playing with God. He gonna pull back his hand of mercy on you, because you will not listen. It's only but so much he can do. He gives you a choice. He gives you a soul so you can choose which way you want to go. And he's trying to protect you. He keeps snatching you out of it, but you keep going back. First, you go back from out of your mouth by speaking love, which draws into your mind, and then your mind start visualizing being back. Next thing you know, she'll be back over there, and who knows if this time she will come out of this thing. Look at Malia, half dead. Who knows if God's going to continue to have mercy on these people, and she don't end up, he don't murder her, and they cover for him. And stop thinking it's impossible. People have already died over there. Okay, so that's what I have for this, just commentary. I'm come back and I'm gonna get on Nature Boy and I'm gonna talk about this some more. Whatever, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me how many times you go take yourself through this over and over again, and you young. You keep lying to yourself. He love his daughter. Girl, you lying. A man that love his daughter, you think he would let your baby suck on another woman's nipple? You think he would have sex with your, while another woman is holding your baby? He would, while you're asleep next to them, he would have sex with another woman while she's holding your baby? If he loved her, you think he would have said that's his next wife? Y'all don't know what love is. And I'm kind of looking at your parents now. What did they teach you? What are they not saying to you? That you making these kinds of mistakes. And then your mom is trying to step in, and you what? Not listening to her? Why are you not listening to your mother? Your mom been here longer than you. Common sense. She's had more relationships, longer relationships, had a marriage, had 8 kids. If she telling you something, it's okay to listen to what she's saying, because she's right. She's right. They always are. So that's what I have for you for now. Thanks for tuning in. Spicy Topic.